Hello everyone, welcome to today's reading. This is the pile selection portion of the video. Before I do that, I want to pull a 3-card spread for everyone who's watching. It's going to be a special extra message for the eclipse season for you guys. If you're not aware, there's an eclipse that's happening, lunar eclipse, on the 13th or 14th of this month. Based on your location, it's either going to be on the 13th or 14th. And this will be followed by a solar eclipse on the new moon. So I wanted to do a small message for you guys. Please watch all the way through. Okay, so let me pull up Moonly for this. I'm going to use Moonly to do a 3-card spread. They offer this feature that I've talked about before. But firstly, talking about eclipse, you see here, right here, the lunar cycle. We move along, then we see the eclipse happening. It looks so beautiful, by the way. So we have the eclipse that's showing up. We scroll down, we look at all the activities we can or cannot do based on your chart. Okay, then it's a Friday, by the way. Also, it's happening for me on the 14th. I think in the US it will be on the 13th. So keep that in mind. We have this little message that you can read for yourself. There's a double whammy, by the way, that's happening because Venus is also retrograde. So you can read the message here. A lot of people will be having issues in their relationships naturally during this time. Emotions will be running high, not just because of eclipse, but also the retrograde. So it's important that you align your energy with the universe. You look within. It's amazing time for meditation and yoga and for spiritual sadhana. For me personally, whenever it's Mahashivratri and it's a eclipse day, those special days I never miss out on. I just make time for meditation and doing mantras. This is something that I personally have been doing for years because what happens is the results get amplified multiple times. If you're looking for certain resources, Moonly offers a bunch of them. Here we have the wisdom section. Let's click on that. I'll show you. Let me just scroll all the way down. They have so many articles. So we have eclipse here. Eclipses, you can read up on this. So this speaks about how Rahu, Ketu were formed. Rahu, Ketu are the north and south node of the moon. This is what leads to eclipses. We have eclipse rituals. This is what I want to focus on. So read this all the way through. I will not go because you need to sign up to see everything. I'll show you a couple of sites that you can read. So you can make use of these articles. And also because this is connected with the moon. It's a lunar eclipse that's happening. You can read certain articles like moon energy. We have mantras. This is something I would be interested in. I wanted to focus on upayas, which means remedies. We scroll through and we find remedies for sun and moon. So you can make use of these. I will not show everything. They have remedies for all the planets. If you go to the back. So this is something you can use. Retrograde planets also. So now I wanted to show you how you can use Moonly for the eclipse time. And also see, they have so many resources that you can make use of. Even in general, outside of eclipse season, you can use this app. It's wonderful. Now let's move on to the message for eclipse season. We click on practice. This is the 3-card option that they have for you. Let's click on this. Spirit, give me a message for everyone who's watching. A message for the eclipse season. We have here the 5 of Cups, death, transformation. This is perfect for eclipse season. And we have strength. So this is a wonderful message. I can interpret it for you, but let me just show you what it says. You can pause and read it all the way through. It's a moth. So yeah, read this message. It's not focusing. I don't know what's going on. Some of you guys, you need to work on your energy because this is an omen, clearly. By the way, I'm going to do your reading, and if any of these cards show up in your spread, that means eclipse season could have a special result for you or there's something significant happen. One more feature that they offer is getting insight. The AI will generate a message for you. So the software is very sophisticated, as you can see. Here's your insight. You can read it. Let me read it as well. So at the end it says, embrace your inner lion, for this journey of release and renewal requires your courage. Trust the process, brighter skies await. This is a beautiful message for you guys. So this was the message for you guys for the eclipse season. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did something different today. And thank you to Moonly for sponsoring this part of the portion. Really appreciate you guys. And I love this app. I really believe in the way they've done it. It's based on Vedic astrology. So I really resonate with this. And I hope you guys make the most of this lunar eclipse season, or just the eclipse season in general. So wish you all the best. Hope you guys have a great time and you make the most of it. Now let's move on to the pile selection for today's video. Thank you. Hello pile number 1, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing, are you dark feminine leaning or are you light feminine? We'll figure that out for you. And also a small message for how people perceive your energy. Do they think you're more light or dark? And if you want a specific reading on how to balance your light feminine energy or how to balance your dark feminine energy, I'm going to do 2 separate portions within a reading. That will be posted on my extended. I will link it down below. So you can check it out if you feel like, okay, I resonate with this reading and I need to align my energy. You can check that out. If not, I'll do a small guidance portion towards the end of this reading as well. So watch all the way through. Please check out the intro. There's going to be a special message for you for the eclipse season. So don't forget to check it out. Check out Moonly. If you support the sponsors, it helps support the channel as well. So I would really appreciate it if you checked out their app. Everything will be linked down below. So let's start today's reading. This is the card you chose. It's a spirit card, Sea Serpent. Some of you could have blue eyes or very beautiful eyes. Light eyes already is giving me a little bit of energy of light feminine. I don't know why. I'm not saying blue eyes cannot be dark feminine. We have elephant here, fire energy. We have Saturn in Capricorn riches. We have resistance. This is Mercury in Taurus with a cute parrot. We have Ardra Nakshatra. This falls in Gemini, more of Gemini energy. And we have North Node and Ascendant. I'll add more cards as we go along. Let me see. Okay, we have a lot of oracle today, then I'll get into the tarot. Okay, so see, you could have blue eyes. I'm getting that repeated message here again with this placement because North Node, I associate it with blue eyes and Ascendant is physical body. So this message is coming out twice. You could have light features to begin with, by the way, pile number 1. Your beauty could be definitely leaning light feminine. And something about people noticing your face, your facial features and your intelligence, your intellect. I'm getting that strongly because here I see the third eye chakra being highlighted. I see the eyes. Then North Node is connected with the head. And if you notice here, the symbols for Ardra are human head, tear, diamond. So tear is also connected to eyes. So these are the features people notice about you. If you're interested in a physical features reading, I can do that as well. Leave a comment down below. Okay, so what am I noticing here? You're someone, I feel, you're introspective. You could be talkative also. I think there's this energy of being approachable. People might approach you even though they might look at you as a person who's unique and different. So if you're someone who stands out because of your, let's say, facial features, or you're living in a place where your culture is slightly different, your ethnicity, your background, if you're a foreigner in some sort of a way, people are still drawn towards you. They don't treat you like an outcast. They're interested in you, they're curious about you. You have approachable energy. You could also look rich. Maybe you dress really nice. You could have pretty privilege. If you're interested, I've done a reading on this. I'll link it, or you can look it up on my channel if I forget. So the overall energy, because elephant is a sweet, I wouldn't say it's not a ferocious. They can be ferocious. It's still a animal that we can. They're spiritual, by the way. They're emotional also. So there's something sweet about the energy of the elephant. It's not like a tiger or something, it's not a predator. And here we have Taurus, which is again speech. We have Mercury in Taurus. The zodiac sign we connect with speech, and Mercury is the planet we connect with communication. So you're approachable. I'm getting a little bit of this energy of light feminine. Why? Because light feminine is more approachable, dark is less approachable. And there's curiosity. You could have good communication skills also. People could look at you as a friend. And because you dress nice, naturally anyone who looks really nice, dresses really well, carries themselves with a air of elegance and grace, people will always be drawn towards those people. You could wear maybe light colors, blue color. This is what I'm getting. And you're also beautiful. You're good looking, pile number 1. Especially something about your facial features. Some of you, if you have curly hair, that could also be really beautiful, I'm getting. So naturally, overall, pleasing appearance, likable personality, approachable persona. This is what you have. That's why people could just perceive you in a good light. And you also seem like a person that people can talk to. You seem like you're in your light feminine energy is what I'm getting. However, one more message I'm getting for you, pile number 1, is there could be a little bit of confusion in your mind when it comes to your own personality. You feel like, am I light feminine? Am I dark feminine? I'm trying to do this thing, but is it really coming across that way? So there could be a little bit of this illusion or a lack of clarity on your part I'm picking up, especially when it comes to your physical features and your beauty and the way you're perceived. This is what I'm getting. So take it if it resonates. Let's move along. We have here appreciation. We have financial constraints, number 13. Okay, I want to talk about these two, then we'll move on to the deities. So one thing I'm noticing here, we had riches, here we have financial constraints. So see, there's a lack of, I don't want to say harmony, but let's say the way you perceived is different than the way you think you're perceived. There's a misbalance here. Maybe your energy is also misbalanced or misaligned somehow. And you could also tie your, let's say, beauty or your self-worth to money, or the way you dress. You feel like, maybe I don't dress good enough. I don't have the money to dress the way I really want to. I want to wear expensive clothes. This could be a trait you have, especially if you have Taurus placements. Naturally, Taurus people tend to value designer stuff or labels, or there's this connection with money and resources strongly for Taurus people, or even anyone with earth element. Is Capricorn earth? I think it is. 2610. Yeah, I think it's one of the earth signs as well. So you're someone who you feel like you've not reached your potential. You want to dress better. You want to dress more expensive. You are not exactly where you want to be. And I think you're working on your, let's say, your outer appearance or your feminine energy. You're working. You feel like you're a work in progress. You've not really peaked, is what I'm getting. But people appreciate you. They compliment you. You should take them seriously. Maybe you're someone who feel like people are not being genuine with you. That's not the case here. How do I keep this? Number 13, number 15 even. 13 is the number that adds to 4, which is the number of Rahu. North Node and Ardra is ruled by Rahu. So Rahu is very strong here also. This is Rahu influence. Some of you could have Jupiter, Rahu sitting in your chart. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have Parvati, goddess Parvati. She's the consort of Shiva. We have Lakshmi. She's the consort of Vishnu. Both are divine feminine energies. So both are light feminine also. I would associate them with light feminine. Durga, Kali, more fierce deities would be dark feminine in my opinion. However, one thing I'll say, it's more divine feminine energy, which is someone who's balanced in both light and dark, right? So I feel like you need to be more balanced, and you have the potential to channel both the energies, though you're kind of operating from the light, or people just assume you're light feminine, and your energy is really nice. I think you're a very beautiful person. You dress nice, you look presentable. Overall, you seem like a feminine person. I think one of the piles was quite masculine. So with this pile, I'm getting a person who dresses nice, they're in touch with the femininity, who wants to get better, work on themselves, develop more self-love, and someone who does get validation also from our outside. But you're not necessarily someone who's, let's say, weaponizing your beauty or sexuality in any way. It's more about doing it for yourself, is what I'm getting. We also have here Penton, is it? Creative luck, more feminine energy. It's giving me, see, the colors are also more those pinks, reds, which are connected with femininity. Here we have Laka, love. So we see the body here, we see someone beautiful, but also a person beyond the looks here, because we see talents here, and especially it's music. So I think it's your voice could also be very sweet and gentle, is what I'm getting. Or some of you could even sing perhaps. You could have creative talents, possibly. And maybe you dance really well, maybe you sing, or you play some sort of instrument. So I think you also somewhere want to be known beyond just your looks. If you are someone who is known for just their looks. And definitely light feminine energy so far. And also light-hearted, fun person. There's an innocence that I'm picking up with you. Really good energy overall. And the final deity we have is Dhanvantari, god of medicine. He is the brother of Lakshmi. So again, we have a little bit of Mercury energy. And one thing I noticed just now, some of you, if you're not resonating so far, we have Mercury here, we have Saturn here. In Vedic astrology, these are the two planets that are neuter. They don't have a gender or sex, because Mercury is the child, person who's not come into their sexuality. Saturn is the old person who's not sexual anymore. So both planets are connected with asexual energy. So some of you could resonate with that. You're someone who has a little bit of, let's say, lack of clarity on their own sexuality. Maybe you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to explore it. You're confused about it. You want to be known for your talents. And maybe you're, I don't know, somewhere you feel like your looks are too much talked about. You don't want to be talked about that. I'm getting that. Jupiter is masculine, Sun, Mars, these are masculine, Moon and Venus are feminine, and Mercury and Saturn are neuter, for those of you who are not aware. So I did get that message as well, that there could be someone who's, let's say, you're feminine, but you dress like a tomboy. That energy could be here as well with this particular pile. Maybe you run away from your femininity, masculinity, your sexuality. That message could also be there. There could also be like a crossover, because Ardra is androgynous. So maybe you mix both the elements, you want to be balanced, and there could be someone from LGBT also watching. That is something I connect with Ardra, because Ardra is naturally androgynous. So someone who is naturally, let's say, feminine, wanting to be slightly more masculine. Naturally female, wanting to be more masculine. Did I already say that? And vice versa. Basically, you get my point. But one message here is Dhanvantari is the god. We connect with medicine, yes, but also he carries the elixir of life. This speaks about improving your health. So if you want to be more magnetic, you want to look more beautiful and look more feminine, then you need to work on your health. Especially pile number 1, you need to drink more water. Okay, so this is a specific message I'm getting, that you need to take care of your health. Maybe health is not a priority, or you don't eat right, you don't and also maybe quit drinking or something. If you have bad habits, drink water. Don't drink anything that's not good for you. Speaking of drinking, even the next card is Ace of Cups. So maybe there's a message here for some of you. If it resonates, definitely take it, work on your health. You will look more beautiful. You will have a glow. Okay, especially maybe your skin needs some attention. Maybe you need to have a skincare as well. Anyway, so starting into the tarot portion, I pulled one card from this deck and I wanted to use these two decks. This is like a darker deck. I thought, let me get some messages for dark feminine side. And this deck is lighter, so this will be light feminine energy. Let's see. So you got Ace of Cups. That same message I got earlier. Something about you is approachable. People are drawn towards you and they really like talking to you. Cup is connected with, I connected with communication. And just this little bit of this feeling of wanting to get close to you. Something about your energy is really nice, pile number 1. Here also I don't know, does she look young to you? I don't know, I'm getting young vibes. Some of you could have a prominent Mercury, which makes you look young, and almost like childlike quality could be there. But let's see. On the light feminine side, we have Ace of Wands. So there's attraction that people feel towards you. You have Six of Swords. And people from faraway places. Or there's some cross-cultural energy. Maybe you're drawn towards people from who have some sort of foreign element. Or maybe those people are drawn towards you. That could be there. We have Hermit, Virgo energy. More Mercury is coming through. Maybe you need friendship in your relationships. That could be a message here. Or maybe your friends tend to fall for you. We have Tower in reverse for the dark feminine. We have the Fool in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands. So we see here firstly reversals, and we see a negative card. It tells me that there's a block here when it comes to your dark feminine. You need to work on this side. Light feminine is still nice. I feel like you're approachable. You might have trouble, let's say, putting up boundaries or exerting yourself. Right? Maybe you're someone who's a little bit of people pleaser, or people don't listen to you. They take you as like a young person or naive person. They might take advantage of you, or they might treat you like a little kid, not take you that seriously. And it's that energy of also trying to run away from the side of yours, feminine side, your divine feminine energy. You're running from that. You feel maybe a sense of shame, a sense of guilt, or you don't understand it, so you try to run away from it instead of feeling empowered, connecting with that energy. So this is something you need to work on. I think superficially or your outside appearance, everyone does tend to like you. There's some internal struggles that I'm picking up. You need to have that sense of control, especially over your feelings and the way you view yourself. So try to get clarity, and I think you definitely need some guidance on this. So maybe you will benefit quite a bit if you watch that extended portion I'll post. You can check it out if you want. Let's see some guidance for you, then we'll finish the reading off. We have the Moon's moment, synchronicity. You might also benefit from aligning your energy with the lunar cycle is what I'm getting. Because here we have the Moon's moment, it says synchronicity, and I see a clock. This is about alignment with the lunar cycle. You guys should try and check out the app Moonly. That will be really beneficial for you. I already spoke about them in the intro. I think it's relevant for this particular pile quite a bit. But this message here is keep working on it. Over time, you will see better results. Things will improve for you. Okay? It says Moon called meant to be. So things will improve. Definitely it's a positive sign. Just keep working and don't shun away this side. Don't run away from this. Don't distract yourself from this side. Embrace it and work on it. There could even be this energy of maybe a little bit of divine timing where things will fall into place at the right time. That's what I'm getting. You can also rely upon your friends or connect with like-minded people, because here I see 3 people. It's giving me the energy of 3 of Cups. Okay, here we have request. So this is about asking for help, reaching out to people, connecting with people, learning from them, and asking for advice, asking for guidance. Okay, if you struggle, you can get a private reading done from someone, you can talk to a friend, you can talk to your mother, someone. Okay, so think about that. If anyone does want to book a private reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Moonly will be mentioned there, and my extended video will also be there. So check those out if you're interested. If not, it's fine. Wish you all the best. Happy Holi to all the people who are celebrating, and also make the most of the lunar eclipse. Wish you guys all the best. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing, are you more light feminine energy leaning or dark feminine? We'll figure that out for you, and also get a message for how others perceive you. They perceive you as more light or dark. We'll look into that. I'll finish the reading off with a little bit of guidance portion. But if you want a specific reading, a longer reading on guidance on how to balance these energies, I'm going to be doing a reading on my extended. One portion for light feminine energy, how to balance it, and one portion on the dark. So you can check it out if you feel called to, if you really resonate with this reading, or if you feel like I need to balance these energies, because it's all about balance. If you're already feeling like, okay, I'm quite balanced, I don't need it, or I'm okay with my energy, then you possibly don't need to watch it. It's fine. Okay, so that will be linked down below. Check out the intro. I gave a special message for the eclipse season. Today's eclipse. Happy Holi to everyone who's celebrating. And also it's eclipse time, so take some time out to meditate. Check out the intro for the message, and also check out Moonly. If you help support the sponsor, it indirectly helps support the channel. So I would really appreciate if you check their app out. Everything is down below in the description. Thank you for watching, or I should say thank you for listening, and let's start your reading today. This is the card you chose. We have cheetah, we have cobra, fire element, both are fire. We see fiery colors as well in the background. Here we have sun. This is achievement sun in Capricorn. This sun has directional strength, so it's a strong sun. We have Mars in Aries, impulsiveness. This is also Mars sitting in its own sign. That also gives it strength. We have, for nakshatra, we have Jyeshta. This falls in Scorpio, ruled by Mars. The symbols are earring and umbrella. So you could be someone, maybe you're fond of earrings. Even if you're a guy, I've noticed that a lot. Any guy, any man that I personally know with Jyeshta nakshatra, they've gotten their ears pierced at one point of time in their life. That's a fact. So if you know that, maybe do some research on it. It's really interesting how this one comes up every single time for a guy who has had piercing. We have 8th house, Jyeshta energy repeating. We have Libra. Okay. This pile, some of you could be into dancing, or you're a good dancer, or the way you move your body, because here I see movement, here I see movement. 8th house, I see a pole dancer. Though I usually don't notice too much, like I don't pay too much attention to the picture, but today I noticed. And then cobra is connected with dancing. Any snake, because snakes kind of move on rhythm. They cannot, I don't think they have ears or they can hear, but basically they sense the movement with the body. It's all about body and movement and rhythm. So definitely it's connected with body dancing, I should say, or even yoga. People who are very flexible. This could even be kind of like a yoga pose perhaps. So pile number 2, you could be someone you're really attractive. Pile number 1, it was all about the facial beauty. This pile is about the body and the movement and body language. So for this particular pile, I will say one thing, that I'm picking up strong masculine energy. This is almost as if it's not dark feminine, it's masculine for you. Some people do associate masculine energy with dark feminine. I don't exactly agree with that. I think they're different. So pile number 2, you could associate with maybe masculine energy more than, let's say, light or dark feminine. You're more in your masculine. You're operating from there, because I'm noticing the different planets in Vedic astrology, they all have a gender. Mercury and Saturn are neuter. Venus and Moon are feminine. Jupiter, Sun and Mars are masculine. However, Jupiter is low on the masculinity as compared to these two. Mars is the most masculine, then it's Sun. So you're having both Mars and Sun come out. Here we have Sun, here we have Mars. Okay, so I'm getting this strong energy. Even Jeshta 8th house is connected with Mars. So Mars energy, masculine energy is quite strong with this pile. Mars is also more of your animalistic nature. So people could look at you and feel a strong sense of attraction. It's more of, whenever see compatibility in terms of attraction, Venus is more love, Moon is more emotion, Mars is about physical, that intimacy or connection or attraction that comes through with Mars. And I'm noticing quite a bit, even the Ashwini. See, I'm noticing the horse, which is connected with Ashwini Nakshatra. It's again falling in Aries. And they were also known for being very beautiful. The Ashwin twins. Some of you could have that placement. But overall, what's the message? I think you're leaning slightly more towards dark feminine because it is somewhere associated with masculine energy. But overall, I'm picking up more masculine than feminine energy for you, pile number 2. Maybe you're someone who's a tomboy. I don't know why I said toy boy. Tomboy. Or you dress very professional. You're all about work. So you come across like a boss babe, boss lady. And this pile particularly, I failed to mention it at the beginning of the reading, but this reading is for people who associate with feminine energy. This is not for the masculines. However, if they do end up watching, I think they'll be picking this particular pile for sure. So anyone who, whether born female, but they associate with feminine energy, it's their audience. They're the audience for this particular reading. Anyway, coming back to the message. Let's keep moving. What other cards you got? Overall, there is a little bit of this energy of being work oriented. Maybe because we connect feminine energy with nurturing, caring, connecting with people, relationships. So you could be someone who's more about work, more about achievement, goals, success, being external, extroverted energy. This is what you're leaning towards, pile number 2. It's all about work and progress in life. You want to move ahead. You want to achieve a lot. It's that sort of energy I'm getting. You could also be a little secretive. I'm getting hints of dark feminine also with the Cobra and the 8th house, even Libra. But overall, the vibe is quite masculine here. Next up, let's look at the deities you pulled. We have Sita. She was the consort of Rama, who is the sun god. But she is the feminine figure. Okay, so it's a little bit of mix. We have Hanuman. It's interesting. I didn't notice that before, but we have Sita, consort of Rama, and then Hanuman, who was obviously closely related with Sun again, Rama again. 2 people who played a big part in his life. So both are connected to the sun god, and Hanuman is the deity we connect with Mars. So again, masculine energy is quite strong. We have Durga. She is also connected with Mars energy, a little bit of Venus also. She is one of the more fierce deities, feminine deities, and she is someone I would associate with feminine, dark feminine, then light. So yes, we have masculine energy, we have dark feminine energy. So connect with what you feel is your message. Interesting, I'm noticing from another pile, I got Durga again. Durga boundaries. See? You could also be someone very independent. Maybe you don't date a lot. I'm noticing the tiger. She's the tiger is the vehicle for Durga. And tiger is connected with the energy of being independent. We have Nataraj, Lord of the Dance. See, I spoke about dance. I didn't remember. I got Nataraj for you. He is the, I don't want to say version or avatar. Yeah, avatar of Shiva that's connected with dancing. So yeah, dancing is somewhere important. Your body language and your body is attractive. So we have fearlessness, joy of creativity, perfection in the arts of music and dance, finding pleasure in all circumstances of life. This is nice. Some of you could have beautiful hair. I'm also noticing that on the next card. Yamoja, release. And maybe Pisces placements. She's a Virgo and, sorry, she's a mermaid. And I see here fishes. Oh, I don't know why I turned it. But yeah, this is about release. These 2 cards are from the same deck. This is also that energy of receptivity. So there's a little bit of feminine side also. It's not like you're completely masculine. You're good looking, you're attractive. You're very much in control. You're femme fatale. You're giving me, how we would think of someone like maybe Angelina Jolie, or how would I describe this pile? If you're Indian, maybe someone like Kangana, because she dresses really feminine, she dresses really nice, but she is a strong lady. She can be associated more with masculine energy as well. But she's beautiful. Okay, she does not dress like a tomboy. So I'm getting a person with a strong persona. Okay, I forgot to show you this card. We have math, justice, more Libra energy. So you're all about aesthetics. You look very presentable. You're good looking. And justice energy. This is also having standards. That energy of what you give is what you get in return. This is not people pleasing energy. It's very balanced energy that you carry. Some of you, your energy could be quite balanced and you're happy with who you are. Others, maybe there is a little bit of resistance towards your feminine side. So if that's the case, you might have to balance out this energies. Also, I'm remembering there's a relevant video for you, pile number 2. I did a reading on how to balance your feminine and masculine energy, I think in January. So that will be something that you should watch. That's relevant for this pile. Next up, we have hostilities. See, more of that Mars warrior energy. We have patience. This came out in reverse. So I thought, okay, you could be impulsive. You could be someone who's like a go-getter, strong Mars energy. So risk-taking ability and forward action, forward movement. You're someone who is intimidating. You're like a warrior, a fighter. Even the next card we notice, fire element, king of wands. It's all about looking really nice as well. Peacock is associated with looks, beauty, and we see the sun in the back. Also, peacock, the way that here we have tiger associated with Durga as the vehicle. The peacock is associated with Kartikeya, and he is the Mars god. So you got both the deities of Mars, Hanuman and Kartikeya. He is also the son of Shiva. He's not in the picture. We have Ganesh here. But yeah, the vehicle is here. So overall, pile number 2, you're good looking, you're attractive, people are drawn towards you for who you are. It's not that just because you're masculine, it does not mean, excuse me, it does not mean that you don't come across as beautiful or elegant. You do. I feel you are quite content with who you are, pile number 2. That's what I'm getting actually. Now let's see some cards. I had this dark deck, black deck, and then I had this with lighter color. So I thought let me put messages for both the sides. For the dark feminine side, you got 8 of wands, 5 of wands. Exact energy of this card, which is a person who's willing to fight, warrior. And forward movement, there's always something going on in your life. I think this is what makes you magnetic and attractive. The fact that you're someone who has a goal in life, you're very passionate, you're attractive, you're someone who puts in effort, not just in your life, but also on yourself, on your looks. You seem like a very confident person, pile number 2. So I think people might associate you more with dark feminine energy. On this side, we have 5 of wands. This is beautiful. This card came out twice on both the sides. So your energy could be balanced. I'm getting that message. And also, you have the same sort of approach. Even with light feminine energy, you know how to get your point across without fighting. You can make it playful. Because here, look, they're kids who are playing in a way. I don't know what is this called. I can't remember the word. It's like a Mexican tradition, right? So, piñata, yeah. So, this is fun. This is playful. On the dark feminine side. On the light feminine side, this is more of a competition, fighting. So, you know how to get your point across. Your energy is quite balanced. And you operate from the center, not on the extremes. We have 9 of Pentacles, independent energy. Again, this is the energy of a person who, with achievement, with goals, someone who's doing well, especially in terms of career and money. So you have that vibe. We have Page of Pentacles. Willing to learn also. You're not someone who's set in their ways, stubborn. you're willing to learn and grow. And you're a curious person, especially when it comes to the light feminine side. I think you're willing to learn, because this, you feel like this is who I am and I've kind of conquered it. So maybe I might be interested in learning on the light feminine side. Page of Pentacles. This is that energy of a student. So you're open to information. This is good energy overall, pile number 2. I like that. Now let's look at the guidance portion. We have yin moon, accept help. So this is yin moon, this is feminine energy. So spirit is saying, if you want to learn more, you want to lean more towards the light feminine, you can accept help, learn from other people, ask them, get some guidance, accept other people's help. Don't be too self-reliant. Okay, you will find the resources you're looking for. We have moon, goddess, higher power. This does give me the energy of, you know who you are and your highest version, how that person is. So you're not too out of balance. You're not too caught up or bothered. Okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. You seem like content or self-sufficient sort of a person is what I'm getting. You're in touch with your higher power, or let's say your higher self. We have void moon, do nothing. Overall, you're good, you're content, you're doing well. And for the feminine side, if you want, you can accept help and you can learn from others. That's the overall message. Here we have commit. So this could be a message in terms of, because there's so much energy of running, chasing things, chasing your goals. Maybe you need to find a little bit of stability also. And especially this could be in terms of finding a relationship as well. Maybe you're someone who's more focused on career, or you're always running around. You don't give priority to your love life. So spirit could be reminding you that relationships can ground you, can bring a balance in your life that you're missing. So maybe it's not you connecting with the feminine side, but maybe dating, perhaps finding a love that can trigger that energy in you. So maybe spirit is saying you need to look for love. You need to make time for love or commit to something. Be more of the stable energy, not always being all over the place. This impulsiveness needs to calm down a little bit is what I'm getting. So I hope this message resonates with you, and overall you like the reading. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave some video ideas and suggestions. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Check out Moonly, check out the extended if you feel called to. Help support the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing, are you leaning more towards light feminine energy or dark feminine energy? Also, I'm going to be looking into how people perceive your energy. Is it light? Is it dark? Is it balanced? What is it? And also, I want to remind you that there's a message I did for you guys for the eclipse season. Today is eclipse day. Lunar eclipse day. For those of you who are celebrating Holi, wish you guys a happy Holi and take some time out to meditate. So go check out the intro for the eclipse message, and also check out Moonly. If you help check them out, support them, it helps support the channel as well. So that would mean a lot to me. Let's start the reading. Remember that this is a general reading. Take the message that resonates. This reading is for people who associate or identify with feminine energy. Okay, if you're interested, if you're a guy, I should have mentioned it at the start of all the piles. I did do a video on how to balance your masculine and feminine energy, so all the guys can watch that as well. This one is for the feminine energy people. So let's see, there will be a little guidance portion also towards the end of this reading. But if you want a more detailed reading, if let's say you're out of balance and you feel like, I want to work on my feminine, I want to lean into my light feminine energy, or I want to lean into my dark feminine energy, I'm going to do 2 separate portions in a reading, and I will post it on my extended. I will link it down below. If you're interested, you can check it out. The link will be there. So everything will be mentioned there. Let's start the reading. We have unicorn. We have the horse. Some of you could have Aries placements or Ashwini Nakshatra. I love how the 2 horses, in a way I consider unicorn a horse as well, have come out for you. In this entire deck of all the cards, the 2 horses came out. This is really nice. That's why I'm getting Ashwin twins vibes, because the Ashwini Nakshatra has Ashwin twins, 2 brothers who are twins. A lot of twins are born in or under Ashwini. And horses, I connect with beauty all the time, especially here. Hair, you can see the hair is out of, it's a little crazy, it's good looking. Bedhead, that's sort of vibe, but maybe you have beautiful hair. You could have a beautiful face and beautiful facial features. Also the body, I've also noticed horse people, a lot of them actually work out. People with Ashwini Nakshatra or the horse symbology coming out strongly, they can be models, they can be people who earn their livelihood through the body some way, like athletes, models, performers, entertainers. Here we have Moon in Virgo, order. We have Venus in Virgo, discrimination, this is debilitated Venus. We have Jupiter in Pisces, seduction. So you're seductive. I'm already getting strong dark feminine vibes on this pile. Let's see. Will this fit? Okay, you know the art of seduction. You know how to seduce people. If you have not, I've done a couple of readings on this topic of seduction on my channel. You can check those out. If I remember, I'll link them. But overall, what I'm getting here is you are someone with high standards. You don't date anyone or everyone. You're very selective. That naturally makes you dark feminine. And you're less approachable. There's something about you, you're less approachable. Light feminine energy is more approachable and they're more light-hearted. They might see the good in a lot of people, whereas dark feminine is very particular, high standards, doesn't entertain a lot of people, does not open up to people, very mysterious, very seductive, knows how to take charge of their sexuality and use it to their benefit. Not to someone else's detriment, but their own benefit. Okay? So I'm getting that strongly here. You're very seductive, pile number 3. We have Scorpio, speaking of seduction. The zodiac sign we connect with seduction. We have also Taurus, which is beautiful because these are sitting opposite to each other. So they're always linked. And beauty is linked with Taurus and Scorpio, and especially attractiveness and sexuality is connected with these two. A lot of good-looking people, actors, people who are known for their beauty, they tend to have placements in Taurus. I've noticed that quite a bit. With Scorpio, it's like they're an enigma. You know, a lot of celebrities, they have this vibe, they have this aura that comes through with Scorpio, especially if they're more mysterious. Someone like maybe Lana Del Rey, I should look up her chart actually. I should look it up. And Taurus is connected with voice also. So maybe your voice, the way you speak, your cadence, you could have amazing communication skills. Right? I'm getting that. We have Purva Falguni. This is also one of the nakshatras connected with performers, people who have notoriety or people who have fame, people who have creative talents. They're good looking, attractive people and seductive. People will be naturally drawn towards you because they're attracted to you. This is the energy of Purva Falguni. Okay? And falls in Leo. This one. Let's look at some deities. I feel like I went over everything with these cards. If something... Also, you are this ethereal person. A lot of people might put you on a pedestal, look at you as this unicorn. Someone very hard to find, like a rare person. Right? So they will give you special treatment. People will be naturally inclined to give you special treatment because somewhere you show this energy that you owe this to me, or this is how I want to be treated, so you better treat me that way. You might not verbalize it, but this is your energy that you're giving off naturally. Next up we have Brahma. He is the deity we connect with Rohini Nakshatra, one of the most attractive, most seductive nakshatras that are out there. Okay, and I'm getting moon energy already. I'm seeing moon exalted in Taurus, debilitated in Scorpio. So your moon could be prominent, pile number 3. And moon is connected with feminine energy. Okay, so I see both the sides, light feminine, dark feminine. You know how to balance it. You know when to channel the light feminine. You know when to channel the dark feminine. But this energy itself is coming from that place of I know my worth, being connected to your divine feminine energy. So moon could be prominent. You're someone who's very intelligent. That's why I'm saying you know how to operate this energy. You know how to connect with it because Brahma is connected with intelligence. And we also see the pearls here. Pearls are a symbol for moon. So this deity is connected with creation also, creativity, divine feminine energy. Even though this is a male deity, he rules over Rohini. Rohini is the nakshatra that has the most beauty. If you remember the story of the moon god, out of his 27 wives, Rohini was his favorite. Similarly, you are everyone's favorite. Second thing, people will be naturally jealous of you because you get extra attention, you get special treatment. Okay? And again, you can be in the public eye somehow. So we have Brahma, we have Buddhi, which itself means intellect here. So see, you're intelligent. People just don't appreciate you for your looks, but also your intellect. You're a deep person. Okay, there's a depth to you. It's not superficial energy that I'm getting with you. So you are intelligent. People notice that as well. And you're also someone who maybe meditates. I'm getting with both the cards meditative energy, someone who's quiet, doesn't speak too much maybe. Or just this energy of a person who's very grounded in their own being, connected with the divine feminine energy. Very sorted, very mature. That's the vibe I'm getting here. I was wondering if this deity would come out for any of the three piles, because she is the one that is connected with sexuality. We also see the Shri Yantra in the back, very auspicious. So she is known for being the divine feminine and also known for her beauty and feminine energy. So I was wondering if she'll come out, and this was at the bottom of the deck, so I kept it for this pile. It makes sense, it goes with the message. So Lalita Tripura Sundari. Sundari itself means beauty. We have more deities. We have Kali Ma, goddess of destruction. So we have creation, we have destruction. But in general, certain deities are more light feminine. Certain I associate more with dark feminine energy. She's definitely someone I would consider dark feminine. So I'm going to put her here. Let me read the message. Purification of the subtle force centers, ascension of the divine Kundalini energy. Kundalini is associated with 8th house, more of that Scorpio energy. Happiness and fulfillment in this world, divine ecstasy of the transcendent reality. So these are the blessings that Kali Ma gives you. Okay. We have Nandi, the carrier of Shiva. Like I've mentioned before, every single deity has a vehicle, which is animal. So for Shiva, it's Nandi. Here, let's read. We have grace of Shiva and Parvati. So see, masculine and feminine, both energies are there. Ability to carry out one's duty, ability to forever increasing service, knowledge and understanding of one's duty. So knowledge and understanding of who you are, where you want to be, how to channel your energy, your essence, you understand that. Okay, you're very much in touch with yourself. You could be spiritual also, pile number 3, I feel. Like you're an intelligent person, and you could also be spiritual. Maybe you're divinely guided, or somewhere you feel that connection with spirit. Spirit always guides you. You have this energy to always grow, get better. You know, like certain people say, aging like fine wine. That's the energy I'm getting also. Both masculine, feminine energy, blessings of both. So you are balanced, and even with the light and dark, you're balanced. Here we have individuality. We have inspiration, the muses. These cards actually, this one specifically gives me light feminine energy. That's why I was getting more of a balanced, this balanced vibe with pile number 3. The most balanced out of the 3, I feel. And self-assured, I think you have a strong self-love. If not, you're working on it. I can see that. Because how do you connect with feminine energy? You understand that you're loved. Okay? So this energy is all about a person who's self-assured, who doesn't need anyone else, is in connect with their own essence, their own soul. So doesn't need any external, let's say, validation or a person to rely upon. And this does make you more magnetic, more attractive to other people, because you're so fulfilled in a way. Self-love is very strong with this pile. Let's see some of the cards. We have Archangel Uriel. This is Crown Chakra. See, you're some connection with divinity, with divine energy, with spirituality. So something is there and you're aligned. You're almost enlightened in this particular area. We have woman holding a coin. This is kind of like Queen of Pentacles energy, grounded person, someone with their own resources. You do have Black Cat energy. You can look it up, what that means. Number 41 followed by number 42. Interesting. And we see the purple color here quite a bit. If you remember back in the day, purple color was the hardest to make, the most expensive. So you come across as a person who's not easy to find, someone with a lot of value. People treat you as a royalty in a way. So a lot of royals used to wear purple to show off, look, I'm so rich, I can afford to wear purple. That's why purple is never used in any country's flag, because it's so expensive. So you seem like a person who's hard to come by, special person, worthy person. This is how people treat you, because you see yourself this way. That's why people give you the same treatment as well. And you are somewhere blessed and guided by spirit. Let's move into the tarot portion. We have 9 of Cups. This also speaks about, this is a beautiful story connected with this. This girl went into this particular area which is only for women. Men are not allowed. But this was the lover and he wanted to reach her. So what he does is he cross-dresses. He wears women's clothes and enters the area to meet his lover. This shows a person going above and beyond for their partner. This happens for people who are in touch with the divine feminine energy. They attract the love they want and people treat them like royalty. That same message is coming across again. So pile number 3, if you feel like you're not getting the results you want, especially in terms of love and relationships, connect with this energy. You have the potential to be like this. Okay, maybe you're already working towards it. A lot of you might already feel like this person, like I'm doing amazing. This is my energy. But if you're not, keep working towards it. This is where you will end up. Now, I had these 2 tarot decks. One was like lighter, one's darker. So I thought, let me just pull specific messages for the 2 sides. So for your dark feminine side, we got the Lovers and the Devil. It shows again attraction. You could attract a lot of people who have this sexual energy for you. You could attract a lot of lovers also. You could attract a lot of people with this both love and lust. And this obsession I'm picking up. People are really, I don't know, out of the 3 piles today, your message for the dark feminine side, both are major arcana and it's a strong message. So you make a strong impact on other people. Let me see. Here we have Magician. 1 major arcana here. Pull 2 cards, both are major arcana. So your dark feminine energy is the most apparent out of the 3 piles and you make its presence felt. A lot of people perceive you as dark feminine. I get that. And you also seem like a person who would be amazing to date. You don't seem like a person who's, let's say, people view you in a negative light. It's not that case. People see you in a positive light, but also a person with high standards. So they see you exactly how you want to be viewed. On this side, we have Knight of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have the King of Swords. So Magician tells me you know how to wield this energy. You're also a good manifester. And men could view you with a lot of high regard. You could also be someone who would not take disrespect. Even though this is light feminine side, still it's coming out as a person who's all about business, very, let's say, elegant, classy. People might talk to you, but you're slow moving. You don't invest easily in connections and you know how to charm people. Naturally, the Magician is the charmer. And some of you might be trying to connect more with your feminine, light feminine side lately. I'm getting that as well. And trying to be more logical on this side. Okay, you channel this side naturally. It's your natural instinct. But trying to learn a little bit more about the feminine, how you can exert it better, how you can be more playful, more approachable, more fun. I can see that. King of Swords is about logic and intellect. But you also want to still have firm boundaries and not be mistreated. That's what I'm getting. Let's finish the reading off with some guidance. You got Yang Moon. Why did I say that? Yang Moon. Wow. Strength. So here we see a masculine figure meditating, being present, being grounded. We have moon shining, stay in your integrity. So don't take advantage of your seductive powers. You might have the ability to manipulate people, so don't do anything like this devil person. It will possibly corrode your feminine energy. I feel like men could be naturally drawn towards you. You might feel this tendency to maybe help them out or something like that. But you need to take more of this approach of, if someone asks you advice, you give it, but you don't pursue the person too much. You don't become the authority figure. And you should also try to be more steady. Stick to your, let's say, words or your boundaries. You need to stick to that instead of being the bigger person all the time. And you're a strong person always. Remember, strength comes from within, and you have masculine energy also within yourself. We have accept responsibility, the moon's reflection. This speaks about a person who has a lot of talents, a lot of abilities. Okay, so accept that responsibility. Yes, I am the dark feminine. I am a person who has these talents. I know how to achieve my goals. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let it go to waste. Okay, so don't feel guilty. Don't feel like I don't want to show this side. Accept it and channel it in a beautiful way. We have patience here. We have freedom. So I think you'll find more freedom as you go along your journey. And those of you working towards becoming this person, you will see results. They're coming in. And you'll start to, the more free you feel, the more you'll connect with the feminine energy. That's a message. This card also reminds me of Chariot energy, which is forward momentum in life. I'm getting Aquarius symbology here. I'm getting 2 lovebirds here. So you will find the person who loves you. A partner could be a grounding influence on you. Here I see a man. Okay, so keep moving forward. I'm seeing a road here. You're leading up to where you're meant to be. Okay, that's the message. I hope this resonated and you guys enjoyed this reading. Leave your feedback in the comments. Check out the description if you want to book a personal reading with me, if you want to check out Moonly, or if you want to check out the extended video I'm going to be doing for this one. Thank you for all the love and support, and I hope anyone who's watching till the end, love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.